You're probably working hard, staying busy, getting things done, and it's not working, not because you're lazy, but because most of what you're doing doesn't matter. You're not falling behind. You're just getting better at the wrong things. We are a generation obsessed with the how to wake up at 4 a.m., how to clear an inbox, how to squeeze an extra 10% out of a workday. We have built a religion around efficiency. We worship the optimized calendar. We celebrate the grind. But there is a cold mathematical truth. You can be perfectly efficient at things that do not matter. Efficiency is doing the thing right. Effectiveness is doing the right thing. If you are running at full speed in the wrong direction, speed is not your friend. It is your enemy. This is the efficiency trap. It's what happens when you get better, faster, sharper, more consistent at things that don't actually move your life forward. You answer emails faster. You attend more meetings. You refine your systems. You feel in control. But control over what? Busy is not the same as valuable. Most high performers are not operating at a higher level. They are trapped in car wash thinking. They are so busy scrubbing the tires of their business. They haven't noticed the engine is missing. This is the dopamine of doing. You clear 50 emails. Your brain rewards you. You feel productive. But in the grand strategy of your life, did anything actually change, or did you just perform maintenance faster? Efficiency acts as a shield. It protects you from the uncomfortable question, what actually matters? Because it is easier to be busy than to be still with a difficult problem. High-level operators don't start with effort. They start with impact. They ask, not, what should I do today? But, what actually changes the outcome? In strategy, there is a distinction: major interests and minor interests. A minor interest is a tactical win, an email, a metric, a small improvement. A major interest is the objective, winning the war. The efficiency trap forces you to win every minor interest while losing the major one, because noise is loud. The urgent email is loud. The notification is loud. The routine is loud. But signal is quiet. Market shifts are quiet. Opportunities are quiet. Flaws in your strategy are quiet. If you are 100% efficient, you have 0% bandwidth to hear the signal. You have optimized your way into deafness. Thinking deeply is signal. Saying no is signal. Focusing on one thing is signal. But none of these feel productive, so they're avoided. Most people would rather feel productive than be effective. Efficiency without direction is acceleration without control. A car moving at full speed in the wrong direction is not impressive. It's dangerous. So what are you optimizing right now? That doesn't actually matter. What are you doing every day that feels productive but produces no real outcome? These are maintenance loops, and they expand to fill your entire life. You don't need better habits. You need better targets. The question is not, how can I do more? The question is, what should I eliminate? Because seeing the problem is not enough. You need a filter, a way to separate signal from noise. Ask yourself, if this is done perfectly, what actually changes? If nothing meaningful changes, it's not leverage. Ask, does this create disproportionate results? Does it multiply outcomes or just complete a task? Signal work scales, noise work repeats. Ask, if I started from zero, would I still do this? If the answer is no, you already have your answer. Most people continue things, not because they matter, but because they've already started. Cut anything that fails these tests immediately. Then replace it with thinking, strategy, high-impact actions. The goal is not less work. The goal is the right work. Now we go deeper. We move from addition to multiplication. In a world of infinite noise, even the 80-20 rule is too generous. 90% of what you do is maintenance. Only 10% creates growth. Look at your last 7 days. Highlight the work that created a new reality. Not maintained one, created one. If you didn't spend time in that 10%, you didn't work. You just existed. You must create white space. Time where nothing is scheduled. No inputs. No noise. In the war room, silence is not wasted time. It is where strategy is formed. If your day is fully optimized, you are not a strategist. You are an operator. Stop tracking hours. Track leverage. Did you build something that works without you? Create an opportunity? Shift direction? If not, your efficiency was just motion. Every yes costs attention. Every task consumes energy. Every commitment shapes direction. If you don't choose deliberately, you drift. And drift feels like progress when you're busy. But movement without direction is just noise. So before you optimize anything, ask, is this even worth my attention? Because the most dangerous place to be is highly efficient at something that doesn't matter. Stop washing the car, look at the room, find the signal. This is signal over noise. Subscribe. Because here, we don't chase productivity, we build from first principles.